Hello everybody, thank you for joining me. I'm just about to prep the trailer for what I think is the most awkward stuff I have to put on here. I have to put a tractor on the very front. I've then got to put two rollers right next to each other, and yeah, that's very unnerving because you're hanging over the edge and yeah, they have to be more or less touching. And then I've got to put one of the midi pavers, the medium-sized pavers, on the back as well. So yeah, it's also a pain to strap down, but we got to do what we got to do. So yeah, let's get cracking. Right, that's the tractor on, but to be honest, that's the easy bit. We've now got the two rollers to put on, and it's going to be interesting when we get to about there. Because of that metal plate in this weather, it's a little bit wet, it can slip, but I need to be right along the edge on one side because I've got to put them both side by side. So yeah, it certainly makes loading it up a little bit more interesting. Right, so the rollers lined up, and now we need to just creep up nice and steady until we get to about here and then get some speed going. Ugh, that's a horrible, horrible feeling. Whoa, now we've started drifting over to one side too much. So we've got to try and wiggle it over again. That's because we were spinning on the ramp on the way up. Right, there we go. Right, just about lined up for this one. Oh, we've got to go a little bit quicker. Oh, it's just horrible. Now we can slow down and inch that into where it needs to be, which is just about there. Oh. A bit further forward if we can. The second one's not so bad to put on. Personally, I prefer driving this roller than the other one, which is why I always put that one on first. But because you've got something on the left hand side to aim for that's in the middle of the truck and you're not looking over the right hand side onto the road, yeah, I think that's the thing that makes it a little bit less daunting. So there we go, it's on. Tractor on the front, two rollers in the middle, and then the medium paver on the back. Now I'm going to go double check the address and exactly where I've got to drop this stuff over in Horsham, I think it is, and then yeah, find out what I'm doing after that, if there's anything for me to do on the way back. But I'm not going to rush to leave just yet because there's loads of traffic, because it's just before 9 o'clock and everybody's turning up for work. Okay, nearly at the delivery site, got about 3 miles left to go. Just stopped in a little lay-by and programmed the Google Maps to the what 3 words location that I was given of where they want the machines left ideally. But yeah, not sure exactly where there I'm going to be able to leave the machines, looking at Google Street View type thing. So yeah, gonna have to work that out when I get there. But yeah, this road is bigger than I thought it was going to be, so we might be okay. I think the trouble's going to be is a lot of the little side bits that go off are going to be to people's houses. So yeah, that could cause me a little bit of an issue. Whoa. Got a house literally on the side of the road. Where's that going then? I know where I am. I delivered in there when I one of my last videos in the curtain sider. I turned into there thinking the place was in there, but it wasn't. It was a bit further down the road. I know where I am now. Let's get my flashy lights on so people know that I'm going to be stopping potentially somewhere up here. This is the lay-by ahead where I was hoping to be able to drop this machine, but there's somebody in it, and that doesn't help. Let's try and tuck in behind them just quickly and find out what they're doing, because yeah, this could cause a bit of a problem. So I've had to come further up the road, and I'm in between where the roadwork signs are, so I've got to drop the machines somewhere in between ideally. Then the only place I've got is, there is some roadworks going on down there where I can leave the 2 rollers because they're the smallest things, and then this bit of land behind me here is where I'm going to hopefully be able to get the paver and the tractor, but until I get them off I won't know whether they're actually going to fit. So yeah, could then have to find somewhere else to put the tractor. Right, managed to get all the machines off. On further inspection of where I was wanting to leave the paver and the tractor, I noticed that behind me just there is a gate that apparently leads to a farmer's field, so obviously I couldn't block this access, so I've had to leave one of the rollers over there, and then luckily there was a space that appeared down the lane here where I've managed to get the tractor and the other roller. It was a little bit busy here, so I didn't get to do any filming because obviously, most importantly, I got to make sure I'm safe, other people are safe, and I don't damage anything. So yeah, felt like I needed to concentrate on doing that sort of stuff first. So yeah, I'll yeah, find out what I'm doing next. I think I've got to go and collect a paver from the M3 somewhere. Just need to get the exact details, so I'll call the boss on the way out of here. But yeah, let's get going now. Went into Fleet Services on the way back to have a break, and the machine I need to pick up is off junction 5, which is where I am now. It's in one of the laybys down here, the one that's coming back towards the M3. So I've got to go down to the next roundabout and come back on myself. Just hoping that there is space in the lay-by to get in front and get this machine loaded up. But as I thought, yeah, there's a burger van in the lay-by, and the machine is halfway down the lay-by. Let's get round this roundabout and have a think, because yeah, need to get this machine because it's not going to be used for another couple of weeks, so they don't want it left here until then. But the trouble is, if I can't get into the lay-by, I could go into the junction further up, but there's a lorry in there. He's coming out of there, so let's put the park anywhere lights on, pull into here, and yeah, I'm going to have to load this up here, which means I'm going to have to drive it on the carriageway for a little bit longer than I ideally want to, but I'm sure we'll be fine. We're allowed to, it's just, yeah, quite a busy road, so yeah, hopefully everything's okay. Right, we're down at the machine. just going to let it warm up a little bit because yeah, when I then put it into its hair mode, its fast mode, means then I can go a little bit quicker. Right, there's some lights on as well. All the lights are on. Here we go. There we go, almost flat out. Right, now we're out. Let's go a little bit quicker. Right, we're off the carriageway. We're going to slow it right down. Slow it right down. Up the revs back. There we go. Handbrake on. Put it back into slow mode for whilst we're loading it up. Handbrake off. Just lining it up now. Alright. Keep it going nice and straight. Oh, hey. There we go. That's better, that'll do there. Now, I just need to get it chained down. Machines are all loaded up. This lorry behind me is letting us out. Thank you very much, Mr. Lorry. Now, get them lights off as well. It's straight back to the yard from here. Didn't take long to load that machine up, which was good. Wasn't actually as bad. I managed to catch the road at the right time with regards to there being little to no traffic. Now 45-ish minute drive back to the yard, take this machine off, and then I could be done for the day. Just have to find out whether there's anything for me to load up for tomorrow when I get back. If not, it could be straight home. Back at the yard, been into the office, and yeah, they're happy for me to leave the machine on till tomorrow morning. My jobs for tomorrow morning aren't till a bit later on in the day, so there's going to be no rush. So that'll give me something to do when I get in first thing, and then I can have that ready to go when they come in and start about 8 o'clock maybe tomorrow, which would be good. I think this video is going to be a shorter one. I've been saying that the last few videos, but they've turned out to be a little bit longer than I was thinking. But yeah, I've got a funny feeling this one is going to be a little bit shorter. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, all of those good things, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next one.